Hi, everybody. Just want to catch you up on some of the work that we have been doing with the group in a course of weight loss with Marianne Williamson. And for the month of January, we got through the first lesson. And the first lesson was quite interesting. It is tearing down the wall. And if you have ever felt like you have brick walls all around you, then this is something that you may want to listen to, talking about how you can get rid of it. And one of the things that was interesting is in just really identifying the different bricks that we have, as I mentioned once before in the other video that I did, whether it's the brick of shame or the brick of embarrassment or the brick of anger. The most important thing is that we don't want to go unconscious in noticing it. It's very easy to go unconscious because who wants to actually deal with it and look that we even have these walls built up around you. And what I love, and I'm going to read this reflection and prayer that she has, and it is something that you may want to close your eyes while doing. So closing your eyes, you're going to see yourself standing in a golden light. See all the flesh you think of as excess weight, as a brick wall that you carry around. Looking closely at the wall, see that it is made up of your own suffering and pain. Now ask God to walk up to the wall with you. Together, the two of you begin to take down each brick, one by one, and ultimately dismantle the wall. Explain to God what each brick means to you. Then watch how whenever God touches a brick, it crumbles. Do not rush away from this vision. Rather, hold it as long as you can. Spirit will illuminate your understanding and give you the permission to feel the pain that you've denied for so long, and the pain will begin to leave. And the prayer that Marianne Williamson offers us is, Dear God, please remove the wall that I have built around me. I have built it so strong. Dear God, that I cannot tear it down. I surrender to you. Every thought of separation, every feeling of fear, every unforgiving thought, please, dear God, take this burden from me forever. Amen. So I just would love, if people are listening to this, to have you take a moment and actually start looking at what are the bricks that you put up in your life. And make it really simple. There's no rush to do it, but it's the end of the month. It's January. And I guess the ultimate question that a lot of people who are weight loss gurus or coaches, they always ask, how is whatever you're doing or whatever your resolution, how is that going for you? Are you keeping to your commitments? Are you keeping to your resolutions? Or is that something that went out the door within the first 24 hours of the new year? So as we have another week left of January, reclaim your resolution and get back on track. Take a few moments and see what brick walls you have to tear down. And in the space of that, since, as Marianne Williamson said, we built it so strong, don't feel that you have to resolve it on your own. In this case, it's done through the power of God or the power of universal energy or the power of group consciousness, whatever's going to work for you to tear those walls down. Thanks for listening.
Hi. I'm Marianne Williamson. I want to talk to you now about Chapter 1 in my book, A Course in Weight Loss. The name of the chapter is Tearing Down the Wall. You know, when I was a compulsive eater, when I had that problem of the weight that I carried around and didn't seem to be able to permanently get rid of, just about that time I started doing A Course in Miracles. And I was not thinking consciously that I was praying for a miracle in the area of my weight. But what I realized doing the course is that one day I looked down and the weight was simply gone. And I knew why. I knew in that moment that the weight itself had been the manifestation of a wall in my mind. And that wall had to do with my fear of other people. And as the Course in Miracles had dismantled my thinking of fear and replaced it with the thinking of love, then I had learned to reach out my hand across the wall. And what had happened was that as I reached out my hand, the wall disappeared. It disappeared in my mind, and ultimately it disappeared on my body. So what we're doing here in Chapter 1 is we are taking a deep look at the bricks that make up that wall. One brick, shame. One brick, neediness. One brick, dishonesty. One brick, whatever these aspects of our personality are, that we know form a brick, that we know keep us away from other people. A sense that we're inferior, a sense that we're superior, a fear of the future, whatever it is. And in this chapter, we will go very specifically and deeply into the bricks, and we will use a journal. And in order to take full advantage of this book, you will actually write out what this brick is for you, what it means to you. And it will be in that way that we see what the brick represents and then surrender it to God. That in time, your wall will come down.